news this morning brought to us by Progressive Windows and Doors. A War Acres man was recently arrested and charged with 3 counts of third-degree arson. Nolan Chad Hayden Eagleston was arrested following an investigation by the Roger Mills County Sheriff's Office. According to Sheriff Darren Atha, the investigation was in response to 3 fires that occurred in early March. Atha says the fires were located west and northwest of Cheyenne. For assistance with the investigation, Atha credits the United States Forest Service, investigators with the Oklahoma Department of Agriculture, Roger Mills County Emergency Management, the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation, the War Acres Police Department, and District 2 Office of the District Attorney, Angela Marcy. Custer County Extension Director Larry Bryant updated county commissioners yesterday about the local agriculture industry.
Farm industry and light cattle still up. We just need some moisture still. A lot of our ponds going down. Sulfate numbers are increasing still. I know the state vets are working on that quite a bit. We're not seeing much change. We're changing more on feeding and mineral on these cattle than anything.
Bryant says the recent cooler weather has slightly helped the wheat crop, but dry conditions are still noticeable. Weatherford Mayor Mike Brown spoke about a recent discussion regarding the planned tax increment financing district in the city.
We had an executive session to talk about whether or not we wanted to continue to move forward, to look at companies coming to town, if we were open to being able to make a deal, if you will. You don't know until you hear the ask. We haven't had that yet, but it looks very positive as far as developers wanting to purchase land here and being able to bring big business to Weatherford. We're always open to being progressive and thinking about the future, and so, I think it was a good thing.
Brown says officials are currently organizing a committee for the TIF district. We'll have more news coming up next.
Progressive Windows and Doors.
Hi, Jeremy here. Although most windows appear to be equal, there are differences in their performance and function that can greatly impact how they protect you and your home. We have engineered our windows to keep out the harshest of elements while maintaining ease of operation. To see for yourself, come visit our plant and showroom. We are located just 2 miles south and 2 miles east of Fairview on the Isabella Blacktop.
German engineered, Oklahoma built.
Weatherford Regional Hospital Chief Executive Officer Darren Farrell spoke about recent positive feedback the hospital received from an employee satisfaction survey.
Initial look at that, our scores were very positive. We have good feedback from our employees. It's kind of employee engagement, employee satisfaction type survey. And we got some good feedback too with suggestions. It's good to hear the voice of our employees coming back to us.
Farrell says SSM Health assists the hospital with the employee survey. Oklahoma House Speaker Pro Tem Anthony Moore of Clinton recently spoke about Senate Joint Resolution 39, which proposes to lower the homestead and agriculture property tax cap from 3% to 1.75%.
You look at it, we'll be the lowest set rate, permanent rate in the country, but also in a position where we're not stagnant and putting ourselves in a bad spot. Florida has a variable rate, so there are times they could be below us. At 2%, it's the lowest in the country, and we'll be at 1.75. So I'm excited about that. I think this will really help people. It's something that people have really been begging for.
The measure will appear on the November general election ballot for voters to decide. Southwestern Oklahoma State University President Dr. Joel Kendall recently spoke about student involvement in educational research at the university.
We are big on undergraduate research, and so professors like Dr. Ellis do their research, but also they include students as they do that. And so you don't get that at a big R1 school. I mean, they are not letting freshmen into the lab and helping them out with research, but we do that here. And we traditionally win some major awards across the nation in terms of undergraduate research, and that's because we're involving students in that at all times.
Dr. Kendall recognized Chemistry and Physics Department Chair Dr. Trevor Ellis, along with other professors who prioritize research with their students. Here's state news with the Radio Oklahoma Network.
News from the Radio Oklahoma News Network. I'm Ann Roberts. Edmond police continue an investigation into the mass shooting at Arcadia Lake, which left 23 people injured. Edmond police spokeswoman Emily Ward.
We understand the concern from the public and those involved, and we are working extremely hard to find these suspects.
3 of those wounded are listed in critical condition and 4 more are listed as serious. 2 suspects are being sought. Both were said to be wearing ski masks during the attack. With more high fire danger days ahead, American Farmers and Ranchers Mutual Insurance Company and others have teamed up to help the fire departments working to protect lives and property, donating $30,000 toward the replacement of firefighting equipment lost in last week's fire containment efforts. All funds will be given to specific local volunteer fire departments directly impacted by the wildfires. From the Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Ann Roberts.
News at 7:30, a service of Progressive Windows and Doors. Coming up next, we'll look at local funeral notices after word from Lee Hometown Funeral Home.
Lee Hometown Funeral Home of Clinton is here for you, offering local, compassionate service with true hometown values. Did you know all veterans receive 15% off any service? And if you've already made arrangements elsewhere, we honor and accept all prepaid funerals and cremations from any other funeral home. At Lee Hometown Funeral Home, you can trust that your wishes will be honored by the people you know and trust. Come to Lee Hometown Funeral Home, where the Lee family tradition continues.
Funeral services for 84-year-old Joanne Parker will be held Wednesday at 10 o'clock at the Martin Duggar Funeral Home Chapel in Elk City. She previously owned the County Greenery Flower Shop in Hammond. Interment will be at the Red Hill Cemetery in Hammond. Services under the direction of Martin Duggar Funeral Home and cremation services in Elk City. Graveside services for 69-year-old Jimmy Lynn Burden will be held Thursday at 11 o'clock at the Clinton Cemetery in Clinton. Services under the direction of Keesaw Lee Funeral Home in Clinton. Today's funeral notices, a service of Brandon Lee at Lee Hometown Funeral Home in Clinton.